Yeah.
We.
You guys sailed
All right, Liffey.
port city of Liffey on Grove Island. Because it was nearby.
Yes. And also VC needed to pick some stuff up.
Yeah, he wanted to pick
VC had to pick up. That's it. Had to pick up his pistols, and he has done so. And then you guys started hanging out at Alex's
The club
mansion, and Slate's trying to contact people, and he's detected some fays, and you guys walked out into the field that's not farmed or kept by Alex because he has nobody at his mansion. And you guys met in Alisad, kind of talked to him, and then you guys have faffed off back to his estates. And here we are.
And then there was
additional information.
There were pranks. I broke a staircase.
I helped you clean it.
We've been cleaning it. There's a little bit of off the session RP. We've been cleaning it up and taking care of business and trying to.
Apologies were made.
Apologies were made. Trying to repair the house.
Take a care of business.
Oh, that's where we are.
Oh,
Slate.
look how peaceful that field is.
I know, right? Slate, did you get the things that you needed here?
Yeah, did Rob not say that?
I couldn't remember. I knew we came here to get the things. I didn't remember if we got the things.
Yeah, I got them.
He got them, but then he was talking about Faye. So are we staying for that, or are we going to go to the other place to get our money to pay the crew properly? Or
The latter's probably more important, so we can go do that.
Let's go do that.
How long until the Faye thing happens?
Oh, he just.
It doesn't have to.
Hopefully not.
Well, no, I'm just curious. Like, what if we wanted to stay? How long?
That is an impossible thing for me to say.
I was going to say,
I have
do you
no
know
idea.
the distance to the Fae?
Huh?
Do you know the distance to the Fae? You said you detected it. Okay.
Your spell is just within this amount of range, right?
I have a general idea of the direction it might be within 6 miles.
Oh, within 6 miles? That's pretty close.
It's a half a day's walk.
Well, I mean, also when getting there, I don't know exactly what's going to happen. So I would rather get the people we are responsible for squared away before we go gallivanting off doing something where the outcome is an unknown.
That's fair.
Look at you.
I'm a gallivanter.
So what was the...
Gallivant these walls.
Where's the place that we need to go for our other...
was it Derrycane?
Yeah,
is that the one that's close here?
Hot cane. Derrycane.
Hot cane, that's right.
I'm pulling up the
See if we can pick up some of your fucking sap from the tree stuff to sell in Derrycane.
That's true.
I mean, they do owe you one for the whole thing, you know?
Yeah, that's why I have a 35 acres and a mansion and a title, and I just haven't been farming the land that I have.
Ask your,
Well, ask my uncle to set it up?
No.
Still gotta do that too.
Sounds familiar.
I was gonna say, ask, is the spirit on your land for the trees?
I'm pretty sure he's for, like, everything.
Do you have a Lorax?
I have a Lorax.
It does not belong
I don't know
to
if he'll, like...
might.
He'll not collect it, but if he's okay with people, like, farming it off the trees, then...
It's just I wouldn't say it's a cumbersome process, it's just a time-consuming process to build the whole thing. It's an apparatus. I say we commission people to do it now. By the time that we go to our other two, our saffron farm and our hot cane farm, circle back here, it'll probably be all set up. We can count the money that we have, consider our options to go get my uncle back, and make some plans. And also, I'm sent out some post letters and stuff to my family. They know to write me here at my home. So if we make a little round robin, picking up money, checking on our farms, and then, come back here, I'll continue to commission the staff. And
your operation's already set up here. I think you just need to collect.
There is no operation set up.
He has
here.
no operation.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything.
Well, I mean, not him personally, but obviously, like, the spice is flowing. You know,
You
I've
just
seen
have to
it.
collect and
We just wanna.
Right, but I have
want
no rights to the spice that's flowing. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. Is like I have no.
You pull up
stake
as
in
the guy. You're like, I'm the guy who got you all this stuff, and then just
He might be able to buy it at a discount.
force yourself upon them.
But they're not just gonna hand it.
I heard two really good ideas: forcing myself upon them and discounts.
Force your discounts.
It's your farm, Alex. What do you want to do with it?
I want to fucking take the time, pay the people, commission the setup, so that we can. By the time that we come back, we have the goods to start moving.
I agree with this plan.
Okay. All right. I just don't know how much capital I'll need up front.
Nobody know.
Nobody know. So I talked to the people I've commissioned to take care of the house. I think, was it 3 days or 5 days?
You asked for a week.
The week. 10
I
weeks.
asked for
10 days.
10-day week, and it was 48 gold. I ask if they'll stay on for another 5 weeks. And if they know anybody who's ready to get in good on that sweet, sweet farming.
Why don't we use our extra hands?
Oh yeah, we just need some people who there are people here who understand the process now. I need a couple foremen, and then we should offer to because the crew, part of the crew seemed really interested in quote unquote retiring to farm.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just need like 3 foremen.
Early retirement. Goodbye.
Yes. But we'll be back to count our money in the estate home.
Right. So yes, you did have guys who were like, "Hey, in about a little bit of time, we might be looking about moving off or whatnot." And then when you guys gave them the offer of like, hey, you guys can retire to our farms as well and move your families there, they're like, "Oh, okay, great. That's they'll definitely look into it." I'd say maybe you have like a D8 worth of folks willing to retire now. But a lot of you guys are still young, still enjoying it. You guys don't seem to take on many casualty losses. God damn it, somebody rolled an 8.
What the fuck? Oh, hey.
First and foremost, how dare you retire my crew?
I just wanted to know how many were willing.
That just means 8 already.
But do you want 8? Do you want all 8?
Listen, I assume that they'll just probably collect on one more big payday and then
retire the men.
Fuck off.
Tell the men they're retired.
Forced separation.
I won't force separate them until they get another payday because it's been a while since they got a payday.
Oh, I agree completely. I say we just tell the crew the plan. Hey, we're going to do a round robin, hit our other 2 farms. You have the opportunity to retire at that time at the other 2 farms, and if you were looking at retiring, you could come back here where we are establishing a little bit of a farm.
Look at it, he's told the crew.
Re-enlist or get out now.
Yeah, re-enlist or get out, and we'll deposit you at one of our 3
farm
farms.
of your choice.
Yeah, farm of your. Would you do like saffron, hot cane, or
maybe whatever homeland they're from might be a better idea. We're pretty spread out.
No, yep. Basing it on the spices themselves.
Oh yeah, no, we're not talking Murezian, Netherian, or Cran. We're just talking about what's your flavor.
Oh, I'm talking about the other thing.
All right, well, you
retire.
Yeah.
Listen,
so
they don't.
Your people that are taking care of your house now, they do know a few people that would that they could contact and bring in to turn this place into an actual working farm. However, they're just like, you have enough people here for like staff on somebody being in the house, and they're like, if you're leaving, like we're just going to be cleaning and useless and have a lot of free time. So he's not quite sure how much money you want to spend on just that and not get the services of being waited on.
All right, so I have 100% intent to figure all of this out with you, Rob, DM. but for the sake of the story, I'll write out.
We'll do it on the side. Okay.
Thank you, sir. I will email you, and we will figure this out. I have a lot of money from selling shit.
Wow, he's got a lot of money. Bragging already.
Nowhere near as much as you guys do. Remember when I was stripped naked and left for dead on a raft?
Classic.
That did happen, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about that until you brought it back up.
I know, but isn't it fun to think back on some of the fucking wacky shit that's happened?
Classic.
Remember that time we almost all died to kobolds?
Nope, I don't remember this.
God, that was literal and figurative years ago.
Remember the time we almost died?
Which one?
There we go. That's the ticket.
Was that last week or the week before or the week before?
Yeah, every week.
I remember that time possessed.
Yeah, I remember that time we got possessed. We V-bitted several in fortified positions. We've committed genocide.
Oh yeah, the lizard folk.
We've destroyed entire lineages and generations.
They were using them.
Remember we shot the top off of an entire Sahagin fortress?
Yeah, Merc slapped that ass.
Merc slapped that ass. I want that on a t-shirt, Shannon.
Classic.
Merc slapped that ass.
Away we go.
Not only that, someone boiled them alive.
That was good too.
Oh yeah.
He praised the sun underwater.
Merc's laughing.
Well, they kind of deserved it.
I'm assuming it's acid.
For being the way that they are.
The consequences of my decisions.
The Derrycane, though?
To Derrycane.
A Derrycane.
A Derrycane.
You know what I miss that cloak.
Tacos. Yeah.
I love tacos, but I miss the weather cloak.
Yeah, the forecaster's cloak. It was.
Why the fuck did you give that away?
Because it was a dragon. I was trying to show respect.
Dragging my balls.
I took.
All right, but how fast the seas?
A little earlier, so we're good.
They sucked past Daggertooth and
Nice.
Hudson Island.
Classic.
As you guys break out for sea, literally 4 days in, fucking the storm comes up on you. And I'm talking one end of the horizon to the other end, and it's fast approaching.
Uh-oh.
What do?
Down the hatches, men.
Yeah.
Tie yourselves to something.
Buckle, Dune.
Gonna be some rolls.
Dive.
No, wait, no, not that. Cease your movement.
Do we need to put any of the orbs up to recharge them? Remember, you have a bag.
Yeah, all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking hang him from the crow's nest.
Yeah, tie them bitches to the mast.
Yeah, all right. I'll go tie my sack off to the crow's nest.
Hang your sack off the crow's nest.
That's the one.
Perfect. As this typical hurricane barrels down on both ships.
Typical hurricane.
Preparing the fucking repair gear and crews.
I have my craft
Captain
gear ready.
Yeah.
Commodore. Intelligence check with water vehicles. Captain Slate. A charisma check with your persuasion. Alex.
God,
a strength check with your carpenter's tools. And Primrose. A wisdom check with nature.
I'm using my nerd skills.
Oh boy.
It helped. Oh,
nature
golly.
roll was int based. Should I?
Nature base is wisdom base?
Classic.
Yeah, it says nature intellect.
I need nature with wisdom.
Survival is wisdom based.
Survivre.
Hang on, let me pull up your.
I'm looking.
I'll pull your sheets up.
She's fucked it up.
Probably.
He's done, gone, and rewritten
I'm looking at it right meow.
Classic.
We'll just call you Gay Gax. Going in there and rewriting DM.
Gay.
How did you pronounce it?
I didn't want to have any copyright infringement because we're streaming.
Let's just say Gary. Fucking.
It's still.
All right, Shannon, just roll me. Do a roll plus a roll D20 plus 4 then.
D20 plus 4.
Roll a 40. Roll a 40.
D20 plus 4. Yeah, 40.
Yikes. That plus 4.
Did you whisper that?
Yeah.
Oh. The fucking suspense. The unnecessary suspense. Thanks, fam.
That's going to be a failure.
Weehaw.
That's going to be a 2 for 2. Means failure.
2:2.
You both try your best. As I said, the storm came upon both ships awfully quick and awfully fast.
Oh, wow. It's also 1 failure and 1 success per ship, too. Great.
I can sail my ship. This is why I'm a Commodore.
Don't tell me that's how many died.
Hell
I'm very nervous.
51 souls. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of people. I like these people.
Oh, shit!
What does that mean?
That's a 1.
Do you roll for how many people died?
I don't like when he says, oh shit.
I know. It's scary. I don't like the fact that I've never seen a D100 roll hit 1 or 100, and I just saw it.
Both ships took 17 points of damage to each component, so that's 51 total damage to both ships. And in the ensuing hurricane storm, you both lose a total of 27 crew.
Oh my god.
Oh, hell yeah. Less
Did you
money.
roll high or low on that? What was the D100?
Nope. It was the D100 was amount of lives lost on a range, on a scale.
Oh.
Certain ranges on the table, less losses than others.
Right. Gotcha. Bro.
That's 27 combined or 27 each, you said?
Each.
Oh,
holy fuck.
54?
Wow.
Oh my fuck, that's more than half of who we saved.
It's kind of funny that it's the exact same on both ships, though.
It's almost like...
Oh, we have 26. We had 27. We kick one off.
I can roll again.
No, thank you.
I mean, you could. I doubt you'd get higher.
Those are... It's true. He probably wouldn't do higher.
Just roll off for random ratios.
You're gambling with people's lives.
Shh, they don't know that.
Well, maybe be better sailors. I don't know.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
Good. Get good.
Absolute classic, some would say.
No. No, I wouldn't.
So it was 107 on the mask mate. And 109 on the traveler ship.
Sounds like we need to do some recruiting. Where's Arn?
How about we, once the storm's over, we try to find some people in the water. See if we can save anybody.
No. The Krakens are gone.
No, that's fucked.
No,
right.
We can't just leave them.
That.
We're going to need to push through it.
No, we're battened down.
No, you do not try to push through.
We're battened all the way down.
Sails open.
No, this is why he's not a captain.
Oh my god.
There's a specific reason why I have the rank and position that I do.
Because you don't own the boat.
Intelligence and wisdom are not the same thing.
Leave me alone.
You don't put a tomato in a fruit-based salad.
I was just listening to Anthony Birch from Dungeons and Daddies make that comparison today, and they're like, "Damn, it's really good."
Once the storm passes, can we please look for survivors?
Yes.
Thank you.
Just hang your head overboard now, and then we'll see what we find.
Oh my god.
See what you see.
What's gonna happen if you fall in the water? Nothing. You could just be a dolphin.
Yeah, right. Just fucking chill
There's
for
still
8
like
hours or whatever.
shit in the water. Like you don't know what's in
People,
there.
bodies.
Oh my god!
I know what's in there.
That's so
Fish
funny.
fuck in there.
At least 54 of them,
Wow. So far.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Why?
So search for folks after the storm passes. I need a captain check and an all hands on deck search check.
Search
What am
time.
I?
Which
What
means
am I?
I need a- Captains give a water vehicles check with intelligence.
Okay.
And the
I
regular
need
folk.
somebody to give me a perceptions check, and I need somebody else to give me a survival check.
Gives us survival.
I'm good at neither.
You're
of
a
those
captain.
things.
You give
I'll
a water
do
vehicles
perception.
check.
I don't water vehicles. Someone does that for me.
Yes,
He
that's
said
true.
captains.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't even
All right.
have it on my thing, on my
Shannon, what did
proficiencies.
you do?
You
You
are
did the perception. I'll
kind
do
of
You can
captain
help
is
me
you?
with it, right?
I'm on a
One who
different
doesn't
ship.
drive the boat. I have a helmsman for that. Oh, I have water vehicles. Bam. I'm better at water vehicles than you, suck it.
Wow.
Oh, I'm gonna roll my +0 perception. Ooh.
You're blinded.
Alex sees squigglies.
Oh my
The
God.
water's
No.
full of squiggles.
Oh no.
Alex is looking for the fucking Navy wearing blue camis in the ocean at night.
Yes. With a red lens flashlight. Oh. You hate to see it, guys. So I think it would be even more hilarious if Alex was like, everybody thought that Alex was passed out because he got seasick or something, and he's just like furiously scribbling fucking demon runes inside of his cabin.
Your idea of funny and mine are different.
That's because you love me.
Yeah, so I'm terrified.
I'm trying to meet God.
Ah, well, your new god is Yagi.
Yeah, well, you know,
Then-
he's just a very persuasive friend.
You know, persuade these balls.
In the morning, after the hurricane passes, as you begin your search patterns, finding debris, you do find a barrel floating out in the water. 4 lives clinging to it,
Thank God.
ragged. They
Hell
said
yeah.
there was a 5th,
I-
but he succumbed to the waves.
I just thought it was Mr. Jigum's ham, but thank God it's people.
Bring him on the board.
I got him.
Hey,
Who's
get him up
taking
here.
All right, okay.
I don't remember. Slate, how many do you have on your ship?
I think we had less.
More than 6.
The red
Yeah.
bar underneath crew is your number of crew for both your boats.
Oh. Yeah, I'm at 107.
I'm at 109.
Then I'll take the 4 men's.
I cast message to Prim.
Hmm?
I had a bad dream. And that's all.
What of? I get to respond,
listen.
so I was just gonna say what of.
Oh, no, I'm not responding. I just...
I
wanted
don't
you
need
to
the
know.
fucking cliffhanger. Now I'm gonna be nervous.
You want to know what the truth is? I didn't have a bad dream. I'm just fucking with you.
No, you're just a mean man.
He's a big demon.
What's new?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm so excited. Get back to our farms.
Repairs to
Yeah, but at least we're going to have money for it.
recruiting.
Repairs, recruiting, retirement. We want to we want our crew to understand that we support them from the, it's the cradle to grave approach, right?
Right.
They can think whatever they want.
That we take care of them at all times.
We don't do that.
I would like us to try to take care of them. But yeah, we can continue to Dairy Queen.
Really
Dairy
good
Queen.
job.
Derrycane. If you
Dairy Queen, I'm in.
Found
You
as many as
sold
we
me.
can.
We are at Derrycane?
No, she
Where?
said
You're at
Dairy Queen.
Derrycane. Oh,
Hot
shit.
Cane.
Hang on, retcon real quick. Before you get to Derrycane, as you sail past New Winfield, and you dip in around those two little islands between New Winfield and Derrycane, off in the horizon, you can clearly see what looks like 6-on-6 warship fights. Big puffs of cloud, cannonball fire going off left and right. You can clearly see Derrycane and Deer Gun clashing out in the horizon. Do you want to keep sailing by, or do you guys want to intervene?
We need to fucking GTFO.
Yeah, we don't intervene.
That's not
Right.
our war.
All right, then you make it to port of Derrycane on the 8th of Rotondo. As you pull into port, there is only one warship left in port. They are very much on high alert. The customs officer and harbor master are come with accompanying guard as you guys come in sailing into the privateer. You are asked for your letters of marque or captaincy or your commission papers, to which Commodore Mass can produce ones from Derrycane, which makes them ultimately more relaxed. And you guys are asked the typical questions: are you looking to conduct trade here today, or while you stay here?
Yes.
Locally. Not
Everybody who says yes, you are then asked if you will be permitting a search of your hold.
Search.
We're not bringing anything in. So no.
Okay, then you are not looking to do trade.
Yeah, we're sure to pick stuff up, Alex.
Oh, yeah. You're not wrong.
It's our
Why?
stuff.
Yeah, you're right. Shit, you're right. We're not doing anything.
Very
How
well.
about the repairs on them boats, though?
Repairs on the
Yep.
boats. Coming right up.
Mhm.
It's a Spencer.
Very pricey.
Very demure.
You just try it.
I
Okay.
figured.
Oh, excuse me.
Here we go. 67 gold and 5 silver for both vessels.
Each?
Each.
Okay.
Well,
Sorry, I totally Englished that wrong. 67 gold, 5 silver each vessel.
all right, the VCI got it.
Okay.
I bet
We
I've
have-
been taking it out of the ship fund.
That encompasses both ships, yes? You don't have it separated by ship?
Correct.
Okay.
I didn't do 2 rolls, so it was the same damage to both ships.
Yeah.
I will do 2 rolls in the future, so that we get
No,
some
it
variance,
doesn't.
but-
I'm not complaining about that. I was just, if I didn't know if I was supposed to also be keeping track of a separate tab of information, which I fucking do not want to do, or if it's coming out of one thing.
No, I'm just doing it for both of us.
Yeah. I was gonna say because
We have a ship fund.
Justin, he's got a ship fund. He does the shares with shares into a ship fund. Ooh, we gotta update that number.
$17 now, or 117.
Oh,
Huh?
do you know? 220.
Oh, we're doing both ships. That's right. Yeah.
220.
Yep.
Okay.
The
very well.
number crew is at 220, right?
Yeah, 220 for both vessels.
So that means souls on board is 226.
No, so your okay. So the sustainment tab is the Mask Maiden. Ship number 2 is the Traveler Shadow.
Ah, got it.
Yeah, the Traveler Shadow has 109.
We should have 107. No,
111.
we have 111.
There you go.
while we get the fix them up from our farm, are we recruiting here?
I would like to do a temperature check on the crew after that big fight, and then
What big fight?
immediately
It was weather.
we fought Mother Nature. Okay, I want to go to the farm in Derrycane, and I want to collect assets and pay people, and then make that's our priority, because all these people, once they get paid, are going to go into port and start rumor milling.
So just to keep it simple, your farms automatically get paid.
Yeah, the farms do. I'm looking to collect on how much the farms have made. This farm has made.
Yeah, this is Derrycane. Derrycane is managed by Bob,
Mhm.
one of your previous veterans that you dropped off because he had an active bookkeeping, and he's
Right.
in charge of the warehouse. And because Ben has been indisposed of the last couple of months, he's had to resort back to all contractual merchant to sell your Atomocane.
Yeah.
So your profits took a hit, but you still have profits.
Right, that's what I want. I want to snag the profits, to bring that back to the Commodore, pay the crew, and once we've paid the crew, then we start recruiting, ask who wants to retire, and start that conversation once we, grease their palms with money.
Bob informs you that everything has been stored away in the vaults at the bank as per Uncle Ben when he came through almost a year ago.
Right, good idea. 34,691 gold pieces.
That'll help.
That'll do it. I immediately report this to the Commodore, Captain Slate, and then keep it. I'm not going to tell anybody other than the officers. Let them know that we can grab this, pay the crew. Tell my sister. After that, we start recruiting. Probably snags.
Bob also informs you that it's springtime, so he doesn't have a shipment of Atomocane ready. But if you guys want to sail back through here in 2 more months, he'll have 80 tons of Atomocane to move.
Well, I tell him that the intent is that we're going to bring Uncle Ben back, and he can handle that. But if not, I've made a note on the calendar.
Bob looks at you with a head tilt, and he goes, "Bring Uncle Ben back? What happened? I mean, we've lost contact with him for some time. I just assumed he was busy or doing something."
Solviers captured him and the entire crew of the trade ship that he used. And while we got the 80 crew members back, him and the magic users are still imprisoned. And so we will continue to hunt down the Solvier family to extinction as they pathetically attempt to exploit my good family's name. So it's a little fucking revenge mission. And we're coming to collect funds to fund the revenge mission, Don't worry. The good uncle will be back.
So I don't know if you guys saw what I put in chat. You both get 220 gold, 9 silver, 5 copper.
Thank you, sir.
And the crew gets 147 gold apiece.
Oh. A little better than their 5 gold.
They fucking made it.
Those are doing halves?
They're doing halves, so I'm breaking it down into, so if it's 0.5 gold, it's 5 silver. If it's 0.5 silver, it's 5 copper. Right?
That's true. Yeah, that's right. I thought I had accounted for that, and it was just going to move round down and push the half into the other column. That's okay. All right. What are you doing with the leftover that didn't break even?
Ship fun.
Nice.
What
if we
I
don't mind.
Well,
how much money do we have in the ship fund? Is it enough?
We're back up to almost 11,000 gold.
And we still have another farm to collect from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do we want to pay out retirement or I don't want to say life insurance policies for the 50 that went overboard? If they had families.
I think at this point, it's potentially a low point for morale between the sad payday, the losing 50 people, the ship getting, captured and imprisoned, and I think that maybe we do something for those we couldn't, 50 or
we also don't know where any of these families are.
Oh, true. I thought that we had
it's 50 families.
Good books
on where everybody's family is on the boats. That's 200 people.
Oh, right. There's no S1.
No.
What if we build a memorial for them?
There's no 42 alphas.
We can build a memorial for them
on the farm, on the Derrycane farm.
Nope, we're gonna build it somewhere fucking public.
Somewhere baller.
We have so much silver, by the way.
It's gross, right?
It is fucking disgusting. We have 119,000 silver.
Do you see the sea in Derrycane on the map? At the peak of that hill right there, above the sea in Derrycane. That's it. That's where we build the monument.
No one can get up there. Why don't we just build it in the fucking town square?
Build your mom in the town square.
If they allow us to build one someplace near either town square or somewhere in the harbor, we can build one there.
Speaking of town square,
I'm rotating some of the ship funds to the injury fund. We have so much fucking silver.
You gotta cash out. I had to do it before.
To answer y'all's question, the injury fund for those that are lost, your crew was tight, your crew was family. A lot of the people who remained behind, who knew of the loss, there's a guarantee that they can get letters sent home to next of kin, loved ones, whomever.
Yeah, I thought we set that up. Because we've been through this before.
Well, if that's something we can do, or
it is absolutely in the realm of possibility.
$50 people, right?
How
much are you thinking in terms of? Actually,
you lost. Yeah, you
roughly.
lost. Not 50. You lost
23 plus 27.
You lost 54 people.
Because we saved
Recovered 4.
You saved 4. So yeah, 50 people. Wow, you guys are good at math.
Math for Marines, Rob.
I took personal finance management one. I didn't think I needed to do the math one.
So VC,
money just numbers.
How much money do you think we should send him?
I don't have a real good grasp on how much that would be in this world. I would ask the crew,
I'll ask some of our senior members. Hey, if you died, how much would you want us to send your family?
What would be like a respectable amount?
I have a number in my head, and we'll see if they say the same thing.
You get shouted at by a couple of them, different things, but as you're hearing all the different values get shouted out, you begin to take an average in your head, and on average, that gets you.
Yeah, technically it is like a life insurance policy.
I mean, 720 gold
per person.
If not for the year, $360.
Is this per person?
Yeah, they say funds for the family for a year for the loss.
I don't have that money going.
Not everybody shouts a high number like that, but they're like, you hear some say the only income the family gets is what they do send home part of the what you give them, and like
Damn.
they drink the rest of the way.
I thought 100 gold was going to be too much.
Yeah.
If we average out to like 400, which is apparently on the fucking low end, well, we don't have that much money.
No. I still think that it should be like 100. Like, it's not supposed to take care of them forever. It's a life insurance policy. Much like,
It's supposed to soften the blow.
much like the United States. It might cover a house.
Yeah.
I think 100 gold would be like enough to help get them by, take care of the house. We're not made.
A couple arguments are made for maybe half a year's. So 180.
Oh, let me break out the old epic.
That's still 9,000 gold.
That's like all of our gold, isn't it?
That is almost all of our gold.
Well, depending on how much we get paid from the next farm, because that will be more, right? Because this one was 34,000.
You know what? I agree. We're gonna give them half a year.
I can see you have also a shitload of silver.
Oh, I thought that was just total money.
No, that is, we have 119,000 additional in silver.
So what does that translate to with gold?
That's like 100,
like 10,000 gold,
like almost 12,000.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good swap then.
That's our money change right there.
Yeah, but
literal buckets of silver.
We also have to figure out a way that someone can exchange that much silver.
There is a bank.
Yeah, let's talk to the bank.
You know, the bank where you got your stuff
just
from.
Withdraw 35,000 gold from, yeah.
Have them change it all into 50 portions of the highest exchange we can.
Yeah, ingots, I think, was the highest that we had before. They were 100 gold.
Yeah, ingot. I'm not sending a fucking family an ingot. Like,
no,
I understand your point, but like, if we're exchanging all this silver to give to families, it'd be way easier to distribute as platinum pieces. Way less conspicuous, too.
That is true.
It's 18 platinum pieces a piece, which is fine.
I think that alone is shock value. Just
much
do 15
easier to
platinum
travel.
pieces.
Yeah, much less likely someone gets fucking robbed.
I mean,
it sounds like any other coin.
We also have 484 platinum pieces, so we can just use some of that.
There you go.
Since we don't ever spend platinum. So we just need to get the rest. Hang on. 416 platinum pieces in silver.
Okay.
Which is what, 4,000? No,
40.
40,100. 41,600 silver pieces.
Which we have that twice over.
Sure fucking do.
Plus change.
Thrice.
Sure fucking do.
Nearly thrice over.
I mean, we technically do if we add gold to it as well.
So basically, we're converting it too much from silver into platinum.
Yep.
Not too much, but a bunch.
We might as well convert it all.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Well, it depends on how much the bank has of platinum, too.
Yeah.
Like,
let's not cut ourselves off at the knees here. Rob can do anything.
Well, I guess the reason I brought
he can even make platinum.
Right, and the ingot thing, the reason I brought that up is just easily carried for us, not to send to the families, but if we're gonna, you know what I mean, if we're gonna do something, if we're gonna build up a force, or
so I don't have any to track ingots in there that worth.
I'm just
I have to like carrying around big Scrooge McDucky and a mouse of gold.
All right, Rob. Goal here is
yes,
to
it
exchange
normally would be a good idea.
41,600 silver coin, or however many platinum pieces they will allow us to exchange for silver.
Basically, the bank here can suffice. They can absolutely change what you got. They could spare in their own vault 2,000 platinum for conversion, and then all your copper can get turned to silver, and the majority of your silver can get turned to gold.
We only have 1,000 coppers, so it's not like
Give me one platinum piece, please.
They also do offer to exchange, 50 gold, 50 silver for one trade bar, if you would like as well.
I mean, yeah, it's a smart idea.
The ingot that Alex is talking about.
Like, narratively, absolutely. Turn it all into bricks. But, like Justin said, for practical purposes, I don't think he can track that, so.
Don't break the sweet spreadsheet we have here, Rob.
No, yeah.
Are you not on the other sweet spreadsheet I built?
No. I'm on this spreadsheet.
What do you mean, wow?
Wow.
I didn't even know you made another spreadsheet.
You got your money Legos, now let's get out of here.
So how much of this silver do we want to turn into platinum?
All of it. Fuck it.
All right.
Remember, the bank only has 2,000 platinum pieces.
Wow, this is shared with all of you. Fuckers.
I see it.
Never have to use it.
Yours is majority of loot everywhere.
It is. There's a lot of fucking loot on here.
I believe you sold most of this.
No, there was a completely separate. I was using sticky notes on my desktop to do the loot. This is crew equipment that I've been.
Yeah, and they're pretty decked out.
They are fucking decked out. Holy shit, snacks.
All right, Rob.
There's like sleds and shovels and.
I'm gonna exchange 119,000 silver pieces for 1,190 platinum pieces. That's the right math, right? So it's 100. 10 to gold, 10 to platinum.
He's going standard 5e, yes, that's correct.
So much math.
Yes.
Just
I'm sorry,
convert
you
them
didn't hear
to
me.
Electrum.
I said yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nobody heard you.
Convert them all to
doesn't
Electrum.
exist.
Fuck you, that's not a real money.
According to
Get wolf currency out of here.
I'm gonna keep the. Well, I guess is that 1,000 copper to 10 gold? Yeah.
It should be 100 copper to 1 gold, shouldn't it?
That's not what I asked.
Yeah. Yeah, 100 copper, 1 gold.
All right, so I'm exchanging 1,000 copper for 10 gold pieces.
This episode is titled "The Gang Goes to the Bank." That's it. 3 hours of this.
The gang mugs a poor man.
It's Justin. He's the poor man.
Yep. Elven fees.
Oh no! Don't hurt me. Ooh.
All right. With letters written, platinum distributed, the bank has exchanged money with you. The bank also asks if you would like to open up a larger lockbox here with them to store your stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
You, by all means, can offer up as much as you want to store here.
Let's offer up 774 platinum pieces.
I have like 565 pounds of saffron.
Just remember, we have to come back here to get it.
Well, then let's deposit 400 platinum pieces.
You know, I really did want to sell the saffron here, but someone told me we're not selling stuff.
Look, you little wiener, you agreed with me.
I hadn't checked my inventory sheet at the time.
I see your little thing down there, Rob. Does that mean you're making another column for the lockbox?
No, it's where my cursor ended up.
Okay.
I'm writing it I'm writing it in my notebook. I will figure out I will probably give you another tab to track banks.
Gross.
No, look what I've done
Let's go adventure.
Wow.
Look what I've done here, Rob. Boom. Derrycane lockbox.
I see it. By all means. If this helps you, by all means.
I'm never going to put this much effort into a fucking spreadsheet again.
No, I'm sure it's great.
I need your...
It's got a little ship icon. It's got fonts. It's got a filter
it's all
ability.
color-coded, too, and it's turned into tables. It's the entire 5e inventory.
Quantity multiplies by weight.
Everything.
Tell you the total weight and
from
value
5e.
and total value. Yeah.
Also, Adam, don't lie to me. I know you're going to make another one.
Oh, fucking 14
Adam
more.
definitely should share this out to the Reddit boards.
I should.
No, let them fucking...
Let them suffer this as I did.
So are we paying the guys, letting them off, and letting them recruit then while we're here? Giving them some downtime now that a bunch of people have fucking died? Like, what's going on? Or are we going straight to the other
offer
farm?
retirement, right?
I think we're doing that after we go get the other stuff.
Well, I say we offer retirement for those who want to stay here.
Yes.
This farm and warehouse are already stocked, but you can definitely offer people off your boat if you want.
Yeah, I'll offer.
I mean, they're always welcome to fucking leave.
They're never trapped.
They're not stuck.
Unless war were declared.
What's that buzzer? War were declared.
War were declared. Love it.
With the recent payday, some of them are like, shit. And the roll says 3 will retire.
How many?
3.
Bye.
Cheerio.
We talked to Bob.
Glad you're safe.
Make sure that he can take them in.
Bye.
Tell him about the largest security deposit box. And we tell him, fund moving
I'll
their
take them off mine,
here.
VC.
Yeah. Fund,
okay.
Relocation, move their families over here, get them set up. They're retiring from sailing, but they're still working.
Now we're both at 109.
Oh, you're offering even relocation bonuses that they don't have to spend out of this? Then a couple other people are going to start to look interested in jumping off.
What are you promising?
Wait, who said anything about a relocation bonus?
Yeah, how much fucking money in the bank?
Alex Burton was offering it.
Yeah.
Who the fuck said
From
that?
his own coffers?
Coming right out of that Burton estate, bitch.
Yeah, motherfucker.
No. Oh, from his own coffers, you say? Well, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, can't control that.
I will put up 20 gold per person for relocation fees.
One of them's going to take you up on that.
Already.
Ship passage does not come cheap.
That's why I started with 20 gold.
Okay. Derrycane, anything else?
God, I hope not.
No, let's go to the other farm and do it all over again.
Which one?
The
we only had one
saffron
left.
farm. This is the hot cane farm. Let's go to the saffron farm.
He's immediately lost interest in his uncle.
No,
Let him go. He's
back.
got spreadsheets to create.
I have the only person that's saying that we need to collect this money so that we could potentially gather a larger force, commission more people to then go back and get my uncle.
Classic.
None of you have made up a plan to go back.
I think we did.
VC came
What
up
was
with
your
a plan.
fucking plan?
I don't remember it now.
Exactly.
That was ages ago.
In game, that was like.
But I did have one.
He did.
It was like,
in fact, that's how he got us away from here, or from there.
You had a plan to do something with your family, but
No, I got us the fuck out of there so we didn't all die. And then I said, oh yeah, we'll just break that agreement and come right back and shoot him in the face.
right, but we didn't have enough strength to do that the first time.
Because we didn't bring the ships and the crew.
So let's bring the ships, the crew, more dangerous weapons, more anger, hatred, and highly paid individuals, and then you do that by funding it.
We shall see. I don't know how much some of that stuff costs, so...
I don't know either, but 35,000 gold was a lot, and everybody's paid and happy, so hopefully the saffron farm pays off, and then we can look into it. So, spreadsheets aside, I have not lost sight of rescuing my uncle. Although I will.
He's got a spread with it.
Yeah, you were very correct about how excited I was about the spreadsheets. Like, I can't legitimately argue how excited I am about the spreadsheets, but
Look at him, he's arguing.
no, I'm
He's already creating another spreadsheet?
He's already making another
yeah,
spreadsheet.
spreadsheets of interpersonal arguments.
I mean, Derrycane has a thing against the Solviers, so if you want to get people who would back us on that, I would assume it's, you know, the place where they stole their women and children from.
Aren't they kind of like in a war, though? Don't they need all the people?
Yeah, they may not have anyone to spare, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
mean,
did we do any recruiting? I know that Prem had mentioned that she wanted to. I was being a butthole and said we needed to pay everybody before we tried recruiting.
That's fine
No,
too.
no.
If our numbers are okay right now to sail, then it should be fine to recruit once we're at the next place. That's fine.
Fatter and happier.
Okay.
Yep. Also, how long did those repairs take?
At least
Day
6
and a
minutes.
Day and a half?
Day and a half.
All right, well, the night that we spend there, I take my annoying sister out for dinner.
Yay!
Not your fucking
It's me! I'm the annoying sister.
Ah, yes, it me.
What kind of dinner?
I
Kato
want
come?
dinner.
Schfancy.
Oh, Kato can't come.
Kato can't come, but we are ordering extra entrees and hors d'oeuvres for Kato.
Wealthy is available.
How many golds?
2 each.
I put down 7.
Wow.
I want the
What's
fucking
the
Ritz.
occasion?
I'm losing my mind slowly but surely. I laugh it off. I look in a different direction and I don't talk about it again. No, I just, we haven't been in a civilized port in a while. And I was just thinking, with people retiring and families moving, it's just, shit's wild, man. People are dying. My uncle's enslaved. Just thought it'd be nice to take you out to dinner. Thanks for putting up with my shit. That's all.
Okay, well, I know that the whole Uncle Ben being stuck right now has been weighing heavily on you, so if you need me, feel free to talk to me at any time. You know this.
That's literally why I took you to dinner. Like, I don't want to talk about it, but you're the person I rely on. You're the person I lean on for the things that I can't say out loud because I don't know how. And that's fine. I don't want to learn. I have absolutely no fucking desire to talk about my feelings. But
I don't want to learn. Fuck that. But like, you're here. That's
There's
nice.
not a spreadsheet to handle those emotions. But no. Just, going out to dinner, spending some time with you. Everything's funny. crazy. It's wild. I would probably do what we did earlier at the beginning of the session and like regale about the funny incidents. Like, remember that time you found me buck naked, face down on a raft in the middle of the ocean?
Yep.
Why do you keep bringing that one up
times.
specifically to us?
Because I lost a lot
the PTSD. That's why he's bringing it.
Yeah.
I think it's the sister he's bringing it up to.
Oh.
It's not us anymore.
Don't make it weird.
Well.
But yeah, it's, you know, apologize for what I did to your coffee mug and the fart smell and the oil and the...
He reversed it. We apologize to each other.
Off screen, we have more than made up and talked, but I just...
Mug.
The fart mug.
The fucking fart mug.
Classic.
It would still make me laugh, and I'd be like, well, that's... You know, if I had to go through any of this with anybody, I'm glad it was with you, Alex.
Oh, God, for sure. I was fucking terrified when I set out for this. I had no idea if I would find a group of people willing to support my bullshit, and here I am. Half our crew is, you know, wearing around gear and equipment I've made for them. We have this awesome Merc Slap cannon. We have so many of my machinations have just been incorporated into this fleet, and I've never felt better about being with a group of people. So just thanks. And then, you know, wrap up dinner, order some phenomenal fish dishes for Kato. Nothing with onions or garlic, but lots of butter and fish to make sure we don't upset his tummy, but he's definitely going to have the runs. 100% worth it, but he's going to have the runs.
Oh, good.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what courting means. Well, I know what it means, but like I don't know what that would entail for Winston.
Also, when we get back on the ship and we start sailing, I want to, before we leave Derrycane, I want to buy a fucking if I want to go to an antique store or something and buy the weirdest hand-sized trinket I can find, whether it's a hand carving of a naked lady on top of a wine stopper or like just some fucking weird item. Cheap and small.
So with the elven artisans and the elven architecture that would be in a port city of Clan, you could definitely go to some, after you leave like the dinner, because you're in the wealthy district of Derrycane, you absolutely could find like the Pure One Imports version of like the aristocratic, artisanal designed, fucking nice filigree stuff that like plain folk would have no business buying. And yeah, you want a wine cork with a nice little elven figurine lady on it? That's available. Do you want it?
Fucking obnoxiously busty, way too curvy for an elf, but definitely an elf. Yeah.
Nope. Everything here is proportionate.
Everything there is classy.
Ew. Even better. I'll get it.
Large bulbous.
I was looking for
4
bobas.
gold.
You wanted those tiggle bitties.
I pay for it.
4 gold for a nice wooden figurine wine stopper. Figurine, elf. Anybody else? Any weird knickknacks? Drugs?
No.
Drugs, you say? Maybe have some limes up in this bitch.
Oh my god!
Hey,
it's worth a shot.
Probably gives you the most powerless look possible.
Fat titty elf wine stopper. I can't have a goddamn lime.
For you dumb fuck!
Eat my ass.
Pella looks at you with this like sour look, and he goes, "I know some limes in this place."
Huh?
Wait, Pella knows some limes?
I fucking love Pella.
You know that meme of Dwight's just standing there and Angela sneaks up behind him and he just goes, "Fuck!" That's what I
Where'd you come from?
Oh,
I came from the hold. Where else do you think I came from? You want limes?
Yes.
I know where you can get some limes. Follow me.
Why are you saying it all weird?
Secret limes.
Secret limes.
Because you're bilge rats. they got some tar, man.
I don't get it, but you're a goblin,
Is
so.
that slang?
Goblins.
Anyways, follow me. He takes you off deck, heads down the market district, heads down the warehouse district where it's like dark and like everybody's gone. And then there's like this little tiny hole in the wall kind of place. And it's like right at the edge. And like you notice that this is right up against the wall of Derrycane. And you can smell the fresh citrusy citrons growing wildly on the vines over the wall into the back courtyard of this establishment. You are at the Elven Goddess of Lime Tavern.
My God, fantastic.
This place was made for you.
Oh, he's never leaving. Yeah.
He lives here now.
I'm obviously going to sit there all day until someone comes find me, so.
You walk on in, and this place has got, like, everything is of, like, the Crossway Connect lime deco everywhere. The chairs, the stools, the little funny aprons on the barmaids and the tavern wenches, as, like, even their, like, frilly little blouses are green and have like the dark green in the stitching and whatnot, and everything is of lime. Like I'm talking.
You guys got any lemons?
Grapes?
Huh? Lemons?
Got any grapes?
For fuck's sake.
They might have a few lemons, but this place is mostly limes.
I know, that's the joke. I finally get to a place where everything's a fucking lime. I want something else. No. Until someone comes and finds me, I'm just gonna be here.
You want fermented, unfermented tea? What do you want?
Chilled lime juice. Neat. Actually, never mind. Just give me one of them big old cubes I see you guys give alcoholics.
What?
Big old cube? You mean like a bottle?
No, like, you know how you have like a not a whiskey stone, but like one of the big pieces of ice in a whiskey glass?
Yes.
Just one of those, but just in a fucking glass, and it's just lime juice.
She says, give me a second, hun. And after using an ever ice box and a popsicle stick, she brings you a giant cube of green frozen lime juice.
I don't want the fucking frozen lime juice. I want the liquid lime juice and just a big-ass ice cube I can pour.
Oh my god, he's so needy.
Oh my god,
yeah,
I thought it was easy to understand what a fucking ice cube was.
Yeah, I thought you wanted an ice cube of lime juice.
Why the hell would I want that?
Why wouldn't you put a lime ice cube inside of your lime juice?
Oh my god.
I mean, I've frozen sweet tea to make ice cubes of sweet tea to put in my sweet tea before.
You get your fucking chilled lime juice.
Yeah, thanks. Just give me the fuck. I hand her one of my pistols. Say, this is for you.
What the fuck?
The wood elf is immediately taken aback as she holds it with two fingers, and she is like, "What am I supposed to do with this?"
I don't care. Just keep the lime juice coming. Sell it. Fucking then sell it. I don't give a shit what you do with it.
As you're enjoying your lime drink, or your lime Ricky, she goes back. You see her like.
Rob, I'm rich. It's lime juice, not lime drink. Poor kids will get it.
Wow.
It's good. You see her like converse with the fellow barmaids as they all kind of like look at the pistol, look at you as she points you out like amongst the other tavern owners, and they're like, "What?" Or the other goers. They're like, "What the hell?" And you see like another like gruff like drow come forward like from the back where he was doing some like lime mash. You can tell because of the large wooden mash he's got in his hand. He looks at the pistol and he shrugs and he goes, "Meh." What goes back to doing some lime mashing. And she keeps the pistol. The lime juice keeps coming.
Wait.
He also puts
got
a
rid of his trash.
Plate of key lime pie next to you with a little dollop of what looks like whipped cream.
I take the whipped cream and huck it on the ground. Disgusting.
What the?
Defile my line.
You are the worst customer
He's
ever.
got some fucking.
Pella takes his big toe and his toenail and he flicks it up and he catches it out of the air with his mouth.
Nice.
Classy.
Hella no.
You, how long have you known about this place, Pella?
2 days.
Okay.
He forgives you.
If he would have said,
Anytime.
like, 10 years, I would have just killed him on the spot.
No.
Most part times we stop and I usually take the long way around the warehouse district. You can find nice places like this.
Did we pick up the only cultured goblin in the Olane?
Fuck yeah, we did.
Love him.
He's even got one hole in his hand.
I healed his hand.
It's healed, yeah, it's healed.
There's no scar?
He's even got a tattoo of your mask on his left shoulder.
Yes. So there's no scar though?
Oh yeah, there's a huge fucking scar.
Oh, good. All right.
It's definitely like a lighter shade than the rest of his green palish skin.
I was gonna have to give him another one.
No.
He constantly cusses when it gets cold and rainy. It's like, his hand doesn't move as quite as well, so he can't do the rigging. So that's why he's usually down in the hole doing bilge rat shit.
I just want to bilge rat shit with my bilge rat friends.
Well, slavery has a cost. You're now an enlisted Navyman.
Seaman.
There's no disability after this.
He looks at his hand and looks at you and goes, "Is this not service connected?"
No, it was before. It was prior enlisted.
What about the burn pit?
Mm-hmm. No, that's definitely an enlistment thing. You qualify. Unless you die.
Ain't no burning shitters on ships.
We've come across some dragons where we set things on fire.
Hello, pit.
It's the most burny pit I can think of.
Moving on.
No, I'm actually not even with you guys. I'm going to meet the
Yeah,
magistrate.
go do something else. There you go.
Yes.
So you're meeting the magistrate?
Yeah, Magistrate Reardon. Unless he's been replaced.
No proper. Oh, we're back. And we're back.
I didn't upload it. I was gonna say I had a magistrate office.
Uh-oh.
All right, Magistrate Rehoden.
How'd you pronounce it?
Rehoden.
Okay.
Or Rehodown. Yeah, Magistrate Rehodown.
It works for me.
He does have a Kinka thing. Oh, okay. That's where his artwork went. My bad. Anywho, you find the magistrate's office. You see it's a little bit more underguarded than normal. Knocking on the door, typical protocol. Cabin boy comes up, asks for your calling card. I'm assured you don't have any, but you tell him who you are. He makes a card for you, leads you upstairs, runs in, opens the door, runs into the office. You hear like a lot of hushed voices, like talking, as he tells you to wait outside. And you hear like a who? Oh, yes. 20 minutes. As the cowboy comes outside and says, he will require 20 minutes of wait, sir. Can I get you anything for refreshment?
A tea.
Very well. He disappears, comes back with a nice ginger peach tea. The Atomo cane stick is separate, able for you to put in as you want, and a little container of what looks like goat's milk.
All right. Works for me. Very fancy.
After about 20 minutes, the door opens and a bunch of elven admirals walk out. They're all holding their bicorn hats and their plumes, and they're in their stiff uniforms. There's about 7 of them that go by, and they're all like in hush, murmured voices as they talk about
war.
They talk about war things. They specifically, the detail that you pick up is there is a huge need for lumber to the elves. As they clear their way out of the hallway, the cabin boy goes inside, comes out a moment later, and says he is ready to see you, Mask.
Oh, well, all right. I gather my hat, my tricorn. No plume.
As you walk in, you see the magistrate cleaning up some paperwork. You see him like rolling up a map, and he looks up and goes, Major Mask, welcome back to Derrycane. I hope your travels have been most enjoyable.
They've been pretty all right. Can't say they were the smoothest, but we made it here.
Aye, surely you have. As you probably are well aware, we are quite at war with the Derrycane. The Mervesians are our perilous allies in this war effort. However, I'm received some grievous words that the attitude from the Mervesian naval officers have not been so welcoming as of late, as we kind of suspected this. No one can work with the Mervesians for long when you worship what they consider paltry gods or consider you inferior for your beliefs, but we'll take that on chin. Hopefully the Mervesians don't double-cross us. The war is almost ours. We could perhaps have New Frankfurt under siege and turned, and tipping the Avakava Island control back into a more of a split thing. As you can just see, we were just talking now with the fellow admirals of this area. Perhaps might attack Manuelus as well. I think if we were able to capture 2 ports from the Derrycanians, we could force them into a peace treaty, and then we'd have more economic control of the Olane. What do you think, Major?
Well, since I'm not technically in your war, I'd say for your aspect, the more control, the better.
Hi. As he kind of like raises his eyes and like goes back to like tidying up his papers and brings them over to his desk. As he's finishing, he goes, "Did my cabin boy give you refreshments?"
Absolutely. He gave me some of this fantastic tea.
Very well. Take your comment that you're not here to accept a mission for us in the war efforts. Can I perhaps issue you in any economic development then?
I was just stopping in to pay my respects to your lovely city, as we are about to head out again to go rescue family.
Terrible news. Terrible news to hear family in trouble. I understand. You must take care of yourself. You take care of yourself and your people, and everything else will follow. And also, don't forget to give love to your ship. At least that's what I'm told. Do you believe my sailing days are over with me, as I am shackled to this office, as you can tell?
Yes. The time on the seas is run short. Well, it's not my family. My family wouldn't get caught in that situation.
I do appreciate your efforts of yours and your crew to free those women and children who were captured from the evacuation efforts when we tried to relieve them of the nightmares that were inflicting us. Again, we are a great service you have done to all of Kran here on Numako Island, and I can't thank you enough for that. As you can see him kind of like look off to the side as he kind of like recalls some of his nightmares, and he's just like, and he shakes it off, and he's like, I'm glad that is behind us now.
Well, we as soon as we can rescue this family, we'll be back on the saving women and children's thing again. There's still more out there.
Aye, slavery business is a nasty business, and the sooner it can be put down, the sooner I think the Olane can get towards living in prosperity. Whether it's completely under elven control, or at least some kind of agreement.
I think everyone, well, most would agree that slavery is in poor taste.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. It is very lowbrow, and I believe the prosperity of an entire world can do without such grade of the flesh. Very nasty business. I can't imagine those who deal in it would be offered a very nice afterlife, and I hope that they rot and burn in whatever hell they believe in.
Well, it is just my job to expedite that process.
You see him smile. Ah! Love to hear it, love to hear it.
But, we shall see exactly how everything goes. No promises, of course.
Is there anything my office can do to offer assistance? Any intel you might need? You did not say perhaps where you were going.
Don't necessarily know at the moment, but we'll get there.
It's quite right for the here, Captain. Captain should know exactly where his crew should be going next in order to keep the safety and the livelihood of them in present condition well pointed. Do you need any assistance in that matter? Perhaps his emotions to its charts. I could help with some navigation. I just would need to know your destination and how best to help you.
I think, well, we're just heading back up to Daggertooth, so it's not like it's a nasty trek. Well, it could be a nasty trek, but it's not necessarily terrible right now.
Daggertooth. So to be sailing past New Winfield and Hudson Island, is that correct?
It sounds right.
Did you come by New Winfield to come into Derrycane?
How the hell did we go?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Did you happen to get a good chance to look at the port? Would you be able to give me an estimated strength in numbers?
I don't have that information off the top.
I think we were that close.
Very well. I figured I might ask.
My apologies, Magistrate.
Enjoy your sail back to Daggertooth Island. Good luck with the merfolk. As I understand, Daggertooth Island is somewhat of a sacred island. If you do happen to cross any path of Derrycane Islands, any ship you sink, any captains you may get under surrender, you capture their hat, capture their logbook, bring it back to me, and I will pay you handsomely, perhaps even promote you.
Well, I'm always down for promotion. I'm saying that. All right. Well, if we happen to come across any, then we'll see. So far, we've been lucky as to not be attacked, and that can change. This is war.
War is never pretty, especially here in such a fragile frontier.
Yeah, that is true. War is a ugly business. So, alrighty, Magistrate. I will take my leave and allow you to get back to your warring. I was like, but I appreciate the audience.
I appreciate the visit, Major Mask. As always, anytime you're in port, you're most welcome to come see me.
Well, I assure you that if I am back in port, you will be one of the first stops.
Aye, as I might have that economic mission still for you.
Well, I might be in need of missions when we're done.
Very well. Be looking to our next meeting. May the gods bless you.
Till next time.
All right. Anybody else? Any action, movement, business in Derrycane?
guess we're wrapping up.
We got 1 more hour, girl. Chill.
No, I'm saying for Derrycane.
Nope. Good night.
No.
Shannon's wished us all to heck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I don't have any more things to do. I'm doing exactly what I've always wanted to be doing.
Lime.
Sucking lime.
Back into the sea after a day and a half, taking off and sailing. About a day's out, you guys get to about that point in the seas where the northern horizon had that fearsome battle. You notice it's gone.
Good.
Obviously not going on for multiple days.
Yes.
Good.
However, in the next 2 days, as you approach the edge of Celadon shores and pass by New Winfield at your typical 7 miles from the shore, which has been the captain's normal MO that I've been assuming this entire time, you do see a flotilla of warships. 3 of them don't look well as they are being towed into port. As masts are down. Not all of them have their full sails up. One's kind of still looks like it's smoking, maybe. Hard to tell. The fortress looks to be halfway complete. They have the side facing the harbor and the sea completed, but you can definitely tell that there are still cranes and whatnot completing the backside of the fortress that's been being constructed in New Winfield. You guys were heading to the saffron farm, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Right. So you don't actually head to Daggertooth. As soon as you get around to Celadon Shores, you head south for Fraser Island.
He didn't need to know that, though.
Very well.
A bit of sneaky.
The sneakus bingus.
The sneakers on the plane.
8 days of travel later, you pull into the port city of Chittenango. There are absolutely no warships in this port. There are 2 trade vessels and a bunch of smaller sloops and fishing vessels. The Meresians see the Masked Maiden and the Traveler Shadow come in, and they welcome you all. Of course, you do get greeted by the harbor master, and they do the same typical thing. They go, "Hey, you do know we're at war, but we'll have to inspect your hold if you're wishing to do any trade. We're not accepting any goods from Derrycane. Is that understood?"
Understood.
We're only here to pick up.
As we all ominously wink to each other.
No. Last thing I want to do is upset any Merosians.
Oh, you mean the extremists?
Yeah.
Well, if you're just here to pick up, then there's no things to take a look at. If you need to come by for tax stamps from us, well, you know where to find us. May Huranga keep you within the light.
Is that the noise you make them sleep?
Yep. Why not?
So, Burton immediately heads off for the farm, finds the guy managing it, asks how things are going. Where's the money, Lebowski?
3 modest Meresian families that you helped interview to run this place greet you. They're happy to see you. They let you know things have been tense. However, thankfully, down in this part of the seas, the deer gun don't come quite this far this way, and if they did, they're told most of the action is seen around Onondaga, but I've been told that Hartwick and New Winfield have been pushed back, and that the war's going well. However, they do hear, there's some musing at the church that, we're trying to be giving the elves a lenient pass, even though they follow, they're infidels following their gods that they do, and that they are misguided souls.
It's all well. We don't support the war, no matter what direction it's flowing or hitting. But I inform the families of Uncle Ben's status, what's going on. I let them know that we contacted our other farms. This is what's going on. Just open, honest, kind of let them know what's going on in the world outside.
They are completely sorry to hear about your Uncle Ben. They want to know if there's any way they can help. They maybe know of a few ripe aged men for sailing in town that would be willing to join on if you're looking for more bodies to throw at this problem.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for firepower, force, technology, whatever it is, and human beings are the most indomitable, spirit, right? Also funds and the profits from the farm, we need to tap into those, make sure that they're all well paid, stuff like that. Ask if we were to expand, if we were to let some of our sailing crew retire here, could that be accommodated, and just check in with everything, see how everything's going.
Expanding is always possible, just having to purchase the land. These 3 families that you have, though, for your 25 acres
25.
is fucking plenty. So sure, they can make work go by easier, but it would start to cut into your profits if they're going to live on this farm.
Okay.
Obviously not that much, because they let you know how much is in the bank here at Chittenango.
Fantastic. And then I will relay this to Captain Mask and ask if he can speak to the Viceroy of the port about purchasing an additional 12.5 acres. And then I let the captain and Commodore know 26,712 gold in the bank. Thank the families. And then we head into port with their recommendations for crew.
They gave you the name of like a couple taverns.
Fantastic. Those are where Prem and I are going to hit first.
Pretty much they're grog shops just off the docks district.
Fantastic.
By the time you get there, whatever crew that you've given free leave from the ship to go shore leave has already been there. Obviously, they've been spending money. Obviously, they've been spending tails. Finding recruitment in this port city is going to be an easy task if you so wish it.
Well, I stress to the Commodore, let's inquire about purchasing an additional 12.5 acres that could happily support an additional family. See how much that costs. And then from there, cash out at this place. See if anybody wants to retire. Recruit.
That's how much we got, by the way? 26?
That's just here. Just here, yeah. So between the 2 fucking farms, 50,000.
109.
Jeez, OP, my friend.
As long as the crew gets paid.
They just fucking got paid.
Yeah,
I don't think we should pay him again on top of it.
No, I'm just trying to make sure that we can pay them for when we do a cost.
Oh, I agree completely. I think that we should be sailing with enough that, if it feels like we haven't gotten a big loot pull in a while and they get a little bit feisty, we should have enough in the reserves to pay them between checking in at the farms.
Well, why don't you just pay them and then we don't need to have the reserve? That's on them. Let them manage their money.
That's not how that works, and you know it.
Have you met Junior Enlisted?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The point is that we don't ever let them go anywhere, so we just
they schedule their lives around their paydays.
Don't we all?
Well, this just happens to break out very evenly.
As a person who is in love with spreadsheets, equations, and such, and my abaci,
I'm just gonna dump this all into the ship.
Do it. Do it.
Are there any improvements we want to make on the ship before we
70 merc slaps.
Bigger cannons.
I want bigger cannons. Our armor, honestly. And our crew is outfitted with some fucking sweet, sweet armor and weapons.
Since most of the ocean is warring, are we getting any extra help, or is it just our 2 ships versus this fortress?
I think this is the point to ask.
You guys really couldn't take on larger than 12-pound cannons in both your vessels.
True. Well, we do need to recruit. What is optimal for these bows?
And besides, the Masked Maiden has bronze cannons. The Traveler's Shadow does not have.
Hmm.
Traveler's Shadow only has a cook and a surgeon part of the crew.
Oh,
The
we
Masked
need
Maiden has bronze cannons and iron scantlings.
Classic.
officers. We need. What upgrades can we do at this port, though?
Let me look what I wrote down.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, God.
You can get triple hammocks.
That don't sound like
This
guns.
expands. Nope. This expands the berthing area, or at least efficiently outfits your berthing area to allow both of you to get up to 200 crew in both your vessels.
That's brutal.
Yeah, but that sucks for them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, I mean, it's like with the upgrade, it's like comfortably, right? Is the upgrade an increased crew capacity at the cost of morale?
No, those boats have a max of 200.
Morale.
Does not cost morale.
Good
That's
job.
400.
Does not cost morale. If anything, the additional crew gets your faster actions on your ships during combat, but then also like you have more people to rotate on watches. So like, it actually would help probably stem the tide of quality and morale deploring. But yes, you're going up from what you have
it's
now
like
to
going
200.
from
Obviously, you share
More crew just means more people for the watches.
It just means going from 12-hour shifts to 8-hour shifts.
No, that's undisciplined.
Oh my
It
God.
also
Just
means
bigger
more
12-hour
mouths to
You
shifts.
sound
feed.
like a watch officer. It's like you've done this before.
How are we
I
on
want
food
4
right now?
12-hour shifts. What?
Overlapping. 8 to 20. 12 to 24.
I think we should probably bulk up
20
to
to
like
8.
150.
24.
Ideal is 114 for the maiden and 100 for the shadow.
Yeah, after that, isn't there negatives?
No,
Oh.
there's not. Until we exceed maximum capacity, that's when we hit negatives. Ideal is like the minimum amount of crew to sail the ship at the ideal capacity.
No. The ships have minimum, ideal, and max. Minimum means to even get the ship moving, the lowest amount you need. Ideal gives you like 2 actions at least in combat. Anything less than ideal, you only get 1 action. And if you're at max, you'll get 3 actions in combat until you fall down to ideal.
Right. The max is technically 100%.
I thought 100%. Ideal was a sweet spot of between other things.
Nope.
Okay, well, cool. Then triple hammock these bitches up, I guess. I don't know.
Let's recruit some motherfuckers. The only other thing, I totally agree with all that. The only other thing I want to look for, anything, if it's explosive, if it's a Molotov cocktail, dynamite, like whatever it is that's available in this port to purchase to fuel my creation of explosives.
So you can blow up Cat again.
Even if it's just more components, I can put it in the crafting table. I'm ready to. Alex is very angry, and that entire island is going. Alex intends on rescuing his uncle and sinking that entire island fortress. No one will be able to occupy it when we're done.
I don't know. Did the Derrycane express any fucking any interest in joining us?
Let's do the recruitment, Prim.
You're in a
you just said
Dergunians,
but yeah, we're in.
We left that port before
town.
we did any recruitment. We're now in Meresian territory.
And the last port we were at was Cran. So what are you talking about?
He's just excited.
The Meresians, they've already said that there's people willing to work on our ship, but they don't know that we have a vendetta against the Solviers or Fortress.
I think that needs to be our fucking opening line for recruitment. How do you feel about slavery?
Maybe not the best question to ask.
How do you feel about capitalism?
That someone's hood cricket going off in there? What is that?
What?
That was my chair. It was perfect, though. It was like the perfect amount of...
Ever since you've mentioned that to me, I can hear it in so many fucking videos.
Yes! I gotta send you another one.
Oh,
what are you talking about?
Hood crickets.
No. But, yeah, I'm down for the triple hammocking it up. I don't really care about the cannons. I have a lot of them, and they do pretty good damage, but, I mean, if we're wanting to spend the money, then...
I would say we don't max out the boats.
Yeah.
Just in case we find people we need to bring to pick up.
To save?
Yeah. I want to have that.
You're maxing out. You want to max out both books? I mean, you are a major in the Meresian ports, so recruitment at the taverns is quite easy.
I say we get to like 10, 20 below max on each ship.
I was going to say, we could do like 150.
178.
Right.
You go back to your workbench. Let the captains do our captains.
As I sulk away.
You've been dismissed.
150.
Going up to 150 on the mass weight?
Yep. And then I guess however many Slate wants on his boat.
Don't forget the ham.
Miss Jiggums will never be hamless. If real cat Jiggums goes hamless, then I have to ensure that fake Jiggums does never go hamless.
Does never.
Also,
we just went grocery shopping. He's got heat.
I have like a 1,200 gold to spend on explosives. So you let me know what's available, boss. Sweet here.
How many people are going on the Traveler's Shadow there, Mask?
However many Slate wants.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Slate.
Just up to ideal, then, I guess, if we're not, like, maxing out.
You're already past ideal.
Yeah.
Then I'm fine.
Right, no additional souls aboard the Traveler's Shadow as you've ducked Meresians into the crew. No maskers.
How much to recruit a whole harem, some would say. You know, keep the men occupied.
Male,
that's
female,
exactly
and mixed.
what you were asking for.
we don't need it. Two. We do not need a harem.
Truth of agreement. Okay.
What the fuck? That was like right in the microphone.
Well, she jumped up on my lap so that way I'd throw the ball to her and she squeaked it right in my face.
You guys, upon your travels and whatnot, one of the poster boards off the dock districts says they're offering 80,000 gold to anybody who can make the southern pass safe.
I would immediately ask them to find safe. But we should rip that off.
So they can pass by the small island to the south of Chittenango without harassment from the evil spirits. They're apparently
what?
No ship is safe from sailing within 5 miles of the South Island.
I am busting out the map.
So we go to the South Island and then figure out what's going on there.
You've been to the South Island before.
South of Chittenango?
Mm-hmm.
It's not on the big map. Doesn't exist.
There's a small little island just south of Fraser
see it. That speck of... Oh my god. Is that the island?
That is Cobalt Island.
Fuck!
Oh, are we going? We going there?
Let's go back.
Back again.
Every ship that comes to Chittenango comes around the northwest side. The trade route between Chittenango and Shannon are the same route because no ship can sail to the south now without being lost.
I have an entire fucking 3D render of this space. I'm so excited.
Wow. When did you have the time?
I don't think we're ready to move to Tailspire.
Ugh. I bought a program for myself and then I bought it for Rob. Then I completely rebuilt this whole encounter, all of the traps, everything in a fully 3D lit environment that it's fucking wild. But yeah. Super
He did a really good job on it.
I tried.
Is this another spreadsheet scenario?
Yes, it's just Excel, but with an X, a Y, and a Z axis. You fucker.
Would you say you've spread those sheets?
Yeah.
Spread your mom's sheets.
Ooh.
Yeah. Right.
So we go into the South Island to Chittenango real quick to take care of whatever we got to take care of over there?
Yeah.
I say real quick, not knowing anything about what we're going into.
Fucking 18 days to get there.
Okay, then we're going to go to the South Island of Chittenango. 80,000 is a little much to pass up immediately.
Agreed.
Which also makes me wonder what the hell we're going to be rolling up on.
No, fuck it. We need to stretch. Limber up the limbs.
It's either going to be something we can take care of, or it's not going to be my problem anymore.
Well, the last time we were there was a death cult dungeon, so...
Oh, God, yes. I remember those free fleshlights.
Get the list. Wait, what?
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 Available fleshlights.
Got a whole cult full of them.
Yeah.
All right, Rob. As soon as our boats and shit are done doing the thing that they need to do, South Chittenango. Man, I get these guys are probably going to be unpleased knowing that that's the first spot we're going.
True.
These new guys.
I would say yes. When you say, "Hey, we're heading there, we're doing it," your new crew's like, "Oh."
You turn around and look at them and be like, "We've already been there once."
I've made a mistake. I didn't want to join this anymore.
This ain't fucking new to us.
Oh yeah, they go on about terrible spirits, vengeful ghosts, and like that the whole island is the curse is reached out and claiming any ship that sails nearby.
As I wave a hand around our crew, I say, "How do you think these veterans got the first masks?"
They don't do it. We don't know, sir.
They went to the island. Fuck, stick. Get on the boat.
Oh my god.
Fuck, Dick.
Or don't. Stay here. I don't care.
Yeah, technically your boat is all veterans.
That's why I don't care.
I really only care if 5 of you come.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's go sail into the unknown and die.
It's not unknown to us.
For them. Is someone taking that back over after a year already?
We never cleaned it out.
Well,
We just kind
all
of
the way out.
went in, fought a bunch of kobolds, almost died, and then ran away.
Oh, well, let's go finish the job.
That's what I'm saying.
I killed your father. Now your kids are next.
Wait.
We are what they told their children stories of.
Correct.
I'm probably gonna just fill up on food and water before we go too. You said it was 13 days one way?
Wait.
No, it took you 8 days to go from Derrycane to Chittenango.
No, oh, okay. That's still 16 just if anything doesn't happen.
Oh,
so
yeah, I do. Yeah,
that's half a month if nothing happens.
Yeah, you both, the Traveler's Shadow has 30 days of food and water, and the Masked Maiden has 24 days of food and water.
Yeah, let's just top off. If we're going, we're going.
You have a month's worth. You want another month's worth?
It says 66.5 out of 100 on my overlay here. If that's not correct, then
that is your that's what you got in your cargo hold. And hang on, let me update that for you.
Let me subtract all of that. Hang on. Good. Now you can die quietly.
Subtract my balls.
All right.
It's called a vasectomy.
What?
They don't cut your balls off with that.
Fully removed, replaced with prosthetics.
You've been neutered then.
Music Man.
I'm sick of it sticking to my leg. Just take it all.
Stack and all. Gone. Just a rod.
What the fuck?
Alright, your cargo holds are updated. Oh shit, I gotta fucking repair all your sails and...
Repair my shit.
Repair his balls that just got ripped off.
I can't deal.
Crew quality is only 5 of 10. That seems wrong.
The storms, failing the storms have been impacting.
I also invite you to yet again impact my ball.
Not gonna enjoy that, but
Someone will. Somebody's got to.
I'll do it. I'm not going to be happy about it, but I'll do it.
You could probably do it with your metal hand.
Oh! That metal hand and eye contact.
Oh.
Alright. Did not think that 80k was going to entice you. I figured maybe you'd come back to it. I'm woefully unprepared, and this is going to be a very tricky encounter, as you will both be going into ship-on-ship combat separately, but at the same time. So...
Are we done for the night then? What the fuck? We are. Aw. On that note, more D&D next week. I think we're still good for Wednesdays. So 6:45-ish p.m. EST for more D&D. And hopefully we won't die to a bunch of kobolds, you know? All right. Good night, everybody.